Just a little tip on those of you who have taken my advice and ordered a MotoRoof rear windscreen. This greatly cuts down on dust, and it doesn't block your visibility when the back of it gets dusty. Keeps the dust on the outside for the most part. But normally you install it with this strap piece down here. I've installed mine upside down, and the reason being is I want, instead of it being flush to this roll cage, I like mine sloped back towards the back, so it's flush with the tailgate. It makes it a little bit more aerodynamic and prevents that turbulence in the rear. And so, just to show you how I did it, I installed the bungee cord here, loop it through, and then go around your rubber stopper. And then that keeps it pretty taut. And you can still reach in here and get stuff. Just readjust it. The other thing I want to mention is another owner went in here and adjusted these stoppers. And that's the only thing I haven't done. You've seen my videos on adjusting this for rattle, the rods in here. But took his advice, and I loosened up. You have to take your fenders off, but I loosened up the bolts here, and while they were loose, I closed the tailgate, and then the tailgate latch kind of positions these where you need, then tighten the bolts there. And ever since I've done that, I don't have to slam my tailgate as hard to get this thing to latch. I noticed this side, this latch was a little high, so you'd have to slam it. I mean, I have to, when I close it now, it's just a real light slam and not a brute force trying to break it slam. So take your fender. It's not that hard to take these. You have some of these bolts along the top, a 10 millimeter at the bottom, and you got like a screw there and a push pin inside. But right there, it's not too hard to take off. Take them off, loosen these bolts, close your tailgate, and then retighten these bolts, and they'll be positioned perfectly. So that was a great tip. So also, those of you that do buy the MotoRoof, send that guy a message in your order telling him he needs to get on social media, because all he has is his ordering website and a phone number. And you know, some people don't like Facebook, but it's almost a necessary evil doing a business nowadays. And he could probably sell a lot more of these. I've had this thing for 4 or 5 years now, and it hasn't ripped. It's held up really good. So it's a great product, and the main reason why I like this over a solid window is you don't lose visibility seeing through it when it gets dirty, like a solid plexi window or a vinyl window. Those things were such a pain in the butt to clean during a ride, because dust would accumulate and then you'd lose your visibility. So I like to see Yamaha offer something, a mesh screen, as a OEM option accessory, because they're really good at keeping dust out, still giving you good airflow, because that's another thing. The solid rear windows, they prevent airflow. The windscreen, it gives you the airflow you need to keep cool, but it prevents the backdraft of dust getting back inside. So it's a really great product.